Thiago Silva agrees 2-year deal with Chelsea. Welcome to Rokani Sports. Subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do air out on a daily, as Chelsea is all over the transfers. But after subscribing, guys, and never to click the notification bell so as to get the notification each and every time we do upload a video. Please, let's grow this channel. Let this channel be the talk about town, but on this is going to be in happening after we all subscribe to this channel and we become subscribers to Rokani Sports. So Thiago Silva is reportedly set to join Chelsea on a 2-year deal at the expiry of his contract at Paris Saint-Germain this month. The defender has been heavily linked with the move to Stamford Bridge, and the Blues are believed to have beaten Fiorentina to secure his services. Thiago Silva, age 35, featured in the PSG's final defeat to Bayern Munich on Sunday night in what was his final game for the League One champions. Yes, he delivered what he had to do as a captain. He kept his side, not having conceded a goal for some good minutes, close to 65 minutes of the game. Paris Saint-Germain had not conceded a goal because the captain was in. They are the balls that he got off the line. There are crosses that came in from Afonso Alves that Thiago Silva converted into corners and failed them to be delivered into the 6 yards area of the 18 yards box of PSG. But because of the wasteful Neymar and Mbappe, PSG failed to get a goal outside the game, and trust me, they had chances that would have buried off the game, but they didn't. Very many chances they got. The likes of Angel Di Maria, their decision making is slow. So in such games, like when you look at the goal that Bayern Munich scored, Joshua Kimmich needed only 2 touches on the ball to float that ball, or to float or to chip that ball into the 6 yards area of PSG that found Kingsley Coman unmarked and headed the ball into the back of the net. Simply like that. So if at all the Neymars and Mbappes and Di Maria did something easy each and every time they got the ball, I think they would have scored also. And they ashamed the captain, and the captain's contract is running out, so, and he's not renewing it at PSG. The same applies to Cavani. So these two are moving out. The South Americans that were 2 strong pillars in the PSG team are leaving this summer, and we are getting news telling us that Thiago Silva has agreed a deal with Chelsea, and that's a 2-year deal. Let's go on. The Brazilian made 315 appearances for the club and won 18 honors during his 8-year stint in the French capital. Yeah, some good work done as a captain of PSG. Silva's arrival in West London will be confirmed in the coming days, according to Fabrizio Romano, and many prompt the Blues to loan out centre-back Fikayo Tomori. Yes, Fabrizio Romano is a man who has tipped on transfers, and almost 90% or 99% of the transfers have come into happening. Now, let me break to you some of the transfers that he hinted on that the media thought they're not going to happen, and they happened. First and foremost, in January, the signing that Manchester United made from Sporting Lisbon, and that is the Portuguese egg, Bruno Fernandes. Everyone thought the deal was not on, but he kept on telling people that as soon as the transfer window opened in January, he kept on tipping people, telling them that please, United has agreed terms, personal terms with Bruno Fernandes, but they went ahead to agree the sign-on fee. But the problem is all about the initial deposit and how the add-ons will be paid, because Man United had put in clauses of like when Bruno Fernandes becomes or wins the Ballon d'Or, we give you this. When you win the Premier League, Champions League, we give you the same amount of money. By the end of it all, the deal came to happening. Secondly, The deal of Hakim Ziyech, he frustrated about it that Chelsea has agreed terms. Then it came to happening. Even that of Timo Werner, he broke the news. That of Nathan Ake, he broke the news. Nathan Ake joining Man City. That of Torres joining Manchester City. The only deal that has not yet come to his favor and he thinks is going to happen is that of Jordan Sancho coming to Manchester United. So those are the deals that he has tweeted about and they've come to happening. And there are very many deals that he has tweeted and they come to happening. So Manchester United, Fabrizio Romano is that man that when he tips about something, it has 99% chances of happening, because I think he is in the corridors where news is made. The 22-year-old Tomori scored twice in 22 appearances last season, and many clubs from League One are believed to be interested in this lad who plays central defense in Chelsea. You've seen him play in some games, and I think he has a bright future, but right now, the coming of Thiago Silva creates nothing like space for him but an exit at Chelsea on a loan. Elsewhere, Timothy Bakayoko is set to leave Chelsea for former club Monaco in loan deal with an option to buy, with talks at advanced stage, and fullback Emerson Palmieri is also destined for Stamford Bridge exit. Yes, Emerson has to exit Chelsea after Chelsea is close to signing Ben Chilwell from Leicester City and Kai Havertz from Bayern Leverkusen. So Chilwell comes in to compete with one of the best flying left backs I've seen in the Premier League, and that is none other than Marcos Alonso. Marcos Alonso is that left back who will give you the defensive duty very well, who will serve it very well, then comes in front. He not only comes with crosses and creating assists, but he also puts the balls at the back of the net. Putting that aside, he's also good on free kicks. So Ben Chilwell joining Chelsea means Emerson has no playing space in Chelsea, because Ben Chilwell and Marcos Alonso will fight for the left fullback position of Chelsea. In the meantime, Silva will become Chelsea's third signing of this summer after winger Hakim Ziyech from Ajax and striker Timo Werner from RB Leipzig. Oh my God, Chelsea is making serious signings, but the likes of Manchester United have not made any signing. Keeping in mind that Manchester United finished third in the Premier League and Chelsea finished fourth, but the way Chelsea is spending money, it's like they're sending a signal to Liverpool that please, we are title challengers this season, and to FC Bayern Munich that trounced them a total of 8-1 in the Champions League tie that they saw themselves knocked out on the quarter-final. Thiago Silva's arrival will bolster manager Frank Lampard's defensive options after a season which saw the Blues concede the most goals in the Premier League of any team in the top half of the table. So Frank Lampard had all the rights and he had all the calling to strengthen his defense by bringing in Thiago Silva, who brings in experience, and the likes of Chilwell to bring in the composure and confidence in defense. When you look at the likes of Azpilicueta, who is serving as the captain of Chelsea, when you look all about those, it's concrete defense and skill. So when you put the likes of Rudiger partnering with Thiago Silva in defense, you expect Chelsea to start the ball from the defense. The goalkeeper will play it to either Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva, or Chilwell or Marcos Alonso. Because Rudiger, I don't see Rudiger as a player who is confident with the ball. Yeah, I don't. So the other three that he's going to play with look like they are far much better confident when they do have the ball. But Rudiger, I don't trust him on the ball, but Silva is good. He has done this in PSG and AC Milan. Even in Brazil, they play the ball from defense and they bring it to their opponents. Silva will bring experience and physicality to Chelsea defense, and he produced one of the outstanding performances of the Champions League final, despite being on the losing side. Yes, he did what he's supposed to do, but the rest of the teammates never did their work. Before joining PSG in 2012, he won the Copa do Brazil with Fluminense and Serie A with AC Milan, while he triumphed in the Copa America with Brazil last summer. So that's it. Chelsea are making their third signing after agreeing terms with Thiago Silva to join them this summer. You have the right to go in the comment section and tell us, is Lampard right to sign a 35-year-old defender into Chelsea? What other improvements is he going to put the Chelsea defense? That's it. I'm Rokani. Bye bye for now. See you later in the stories that we do work upon. Bye.